So the gates taking good shape. On course favourite Southern Crown. Miss Melissa's come in strongly on the tote, and it's actually the tote favourite. Continues to firm on course as well. There's money for Free Gold. There's money for Mr. Prudent. Now Touch the Groom, who won this race last year, moves up into the stalls. He went up with 54.5. He's got 55.5 this year. Worth taking note of this race. Brew won it 2 years ago before going on to win the Melbourne Cup. Touch the Groom, last year's winner. Here's Mr. Prudent about to come in. He's been screaming out for this sort of trip. Mr. Prudent now coming up into line. He's an 8.20 chance on the tote. In he goes. Miss Melissa backed into favouritism, jumping from a Class 1 win at Geelong. She can be a little tardy out of the stalls. There's Rock of the Ages going up. That completes the line, so they're set to go. Miss Melissa won from the outside. They're away. She jumped away reasonably. Rock of the Ages got away okay. Away very quickly. May the Horse Be With You, trying to find the lead early. Requiem, Free Gold are up there. Cavello Bruno's booting up. Thong Classic not far off the pace as they go down by the judge. Mr. Prudent is 3 lengths last. Out of the straight at the 1200. May the Horse Be With You had a slender lead, staying away from the rail. Requiem pushes through along the inside. Free Gold goes on 3 deep, finds the lead. Cavello Bruno circling them fourth and caught wide. Then came Southern Crown. On the inside of him is West Highland Way. 1.5 lengths then to Thong Classic. 2 lengths further back is Old Tawny on the inside, followed by Touch the Groom. They're trailed by Rock of the Ages. 2 lengths Miss Melissa, and Mr. Prudent poked up on the inside last of all. Free Gold the leader by 2 lengths up the riverside. Cavello Bruno second, 1800 to go. Requiem third on the rails, and they're followed 1.5 lengths away by May the Horse Be With You on the outside of West Highland Way. 2 lengths Southern Crown, and they're followed then by Thong Classic on the rail. A length further back has Touch the Groom. Old Tawny 1.5 lengths. Rock of the Ages, Mr. Prudent, and Miss Melissa half length away last of all. At the 1500, and Free Gold is the leader, out by 2 lengths. Cavello Bruno. Requiem on the rails in third placing, and May the Horse Be With You is getting a good trail fourth on the outside. 3/4 of a length away West Highland Way. 1.5 lengths to Southern Crown, followed by Thong Classic. 3/4 away the outside has Touch the Groom. 1.5 lengths Old Tawny. Rock of the Ages, Mr. Prudent second last, and Miss Melissa is last of all at the 1100 metres. And Free Gold set his own tempo mid-race, led by about a length. Cavello Bruno second. Requiem behind them on the rails in third place. 1.5 lengths further back in the field, then May the Horse Be With You. He's followed by West Highland Way. 1 further back is Southern Crown. They're trailed then by Thong Classic, and then Touch the Groom the outside. 1.5 lengths Rock of the Ages, being trailed then by Old Tawny. Mr. Prudent on the rails, and Miss Melissa's last of all as they come up towards the home turn at the 650. Free Gold from Cavello Bruno. Right behind them, Requiem has not spent 1 cent in the run. It's had a charm posse. In behind them, May the Horse Be With You. Here comes Southern Crown with a run. Wider out as Touch the Groom as they corner. Then Thong Classic, West Highland Way. Miss Melissa's got right to the outside, and Mr. Prudent is weaving his way through the field. Free Gold the leader at the 400. Requiem going for the rails. Wider out then Cavello Bruno. May the Horse Be With You. Southern Crown and Old Tawny's putting in a burst, and so too is Thong Classic across the track, with Free Gold still just the leader. West Highland Way, Old Tawny, Thong Classic are closing. It's Free Gold in front with about 50 to go. Thong Classic, West Highland Way, but Free Gold. Free Gold's 1.5 lengths. Probably West Highland Way will grab second. Thong Classic is close up. Requiem right behind them, and then Old Tawny, Mr. Prudent, followed further back by Southern Crown, Cavello Bruno, and in that bunch of horses too there towards the tail was Rock of the Ages. Miss Melissa never came into it, and May the Horse Be With You, one of the last there with Touch the Groom. Free Gold took the lead a long way from home and defied the opposition to run him down. Good, strong, front-running effort by number 7, Free Gold, ridden by Karen McAvoy, trained by Nick Cox. He's got home now. Second placing will go to number 12, West Highland Way, Wayne Hawkeye, and third, number 2, Thong Classic, ridden by Reese McLeod. The Banjo Patterson placings are 7, 12 and 2. 7, 12 and 2. And close up behind them will be Old Tawny and Requiem. And no time at this stage has been posted, but 7, 12, 2 official placings on race number 3.
Kieran McAvoy defying all challenges in the run to the line. That fourth issue, if you've taken a first four between the 9 and the 10. Cheltenham is our next port of call. There's the interim details coming up on screen. Free Gold, the second rater. If you're a fan of our Sky ratings, then they're available online at www.
What did you call Free Gold? A second rater.
Rated second, I should have said. Always too sharp, you are. Daneforce, the second elect at...
And they're off and running. Right here in front of the stand, and May the Horse Be With You is ridden hard out of the gate. Bounced straight to the front from Requiem, followed by Free Gold and Southern Crown. Further out, Cavallo Bruno down at the winning post from Thong Classic, Touch the Groom. West Highland Way, Old Tawny. Further back in the race then, going out of the straight, getting a fair way back, then came Miss Melissa. And 3 or 4 lengths last of all as they swing out of the straight is Mr. Prudent. Up to the side of the track they race, and Free Gold going around the outside had the lead, and Free Gold turns into the back straight to lead by about a length and a half. Cavallo Bruno up second and Requiem handy third. Further back, May the Horse Be With You. West Highland Way followed by Southern Crown. Further back then Thong Classic followed by Old Tawny. Then Touch the Groom as they go up the back of the track. Rock of the Ages drop back to third last with Mr. Prudent and Miss Melissa. 1,800 metres to go on the riverside, and Free Gold had a fairly easy lead, about a length and a half, Cavallo Bruno, and they slow up in front. Requiem third. They're followed a length further back in the race by May the Horse Be With You. Over on the inside then is West Highland Way, a length into Southern Crown. Thong Classic the inside, followed by Touch the Groom. Old Tawny the inside, a length and a half then to Rock of the Ages, Mr. Prudent, and Miss Melissa last of all. No change at the 1,400 metre mark. Free Gold to the back of the track, a length and a half, Cavallo Bruno. Locked away as Requiem third, a length further back, May the Horse Be With You fourth. Fifth the fence, West Highland Way, one further back, Southern Crown. In on the fence behind it is Thong Classic, 3/4 Touch the Groom. A length Old Tawny, a length Rock of the Ages from Mr. Prudent, and Miss Melissa the mare on the outside last of all. Coming off the back now at the 1,100 metre mark, and still Free Gold. Nearly a length in front from on the outside, Cavallo Bruno. 3/4 third over on the inside of the 1,000 is Requiem, a length and a half, May the Horse Be With You. Then West Highland Way fifth, a length into Southern Crown. 2 to Thong Classic, Touch the Groom outside it. 2 lengths Rock of the Ages outside Old Tawny. Miss Melissa and Mr. Prudent back at the rear. 800 metres to go, still Free Gold on top by 3/4. Cavallo Bruno 2 lengths, then Requiem. They're followed further back in the race, coming to the turn by May the Horse Be With You. Southern Crown coming out now. Touch the Groom taking off, followed further back by Thong Classic, who's just held up from West Highland Way. Miss Melissa, the white cap, pulled out very deep, and Mr. Prudent last of all. Into the straight, Free Gold, nearly a length, Cavallo Bruno. May the Horse Be With You. Further out, Thong Classic is strung up behind them. Requiem going for a run up on the inside. Then further back was Old Tawny. Southern Crown is under pressure. Well back was Miss Melissa coming down the outside with Rock of the Ages at the 200. Free Gold still in front. Old Tawny out wide, and Thong Classic getting out, followed by Requiem. Free Gold the leader. Thong Classic picking it up with West Highland Way. Free Gold in front, and Free Gold all the way. 3/4 to West Highland Way. Thong Classic and Requiem on the line. A gap in the race further back. Mr. Prudent late from Old Tawny. Then Southern Crown, Cavallo Bruno. Further back, Rock of the Ages, Miss Melissa. May the Horse Be With You. Dropped out and Touch the Groom near the tail.
And 7 Free Gold, Kieran McAvoy, 9:30, 350, a place from 12. West Highland Way, 7:70. Thong Classic, number 2, 260.
Number 7 Free Gold has gone straight to the front down at the winning post. Rated nicely out in front by Kieran McAvoy. And Free Gold just kept answering the call all the way up the home straight to take the race. Number 7 Free Gold. And he just defied the opposition to run him down. It's his third win from 6 runs here. Number 12 second, West Highland Way. And third in is number 2 Thong Classic, who got clear after being strung up. Thong Classic had his chance to run down Free Gold, but Free Gold continued to kick. Number 7 Kieran McAvoy, a beautiful front running ride. He's allowed to get a soft lead with Cavallo Bruno outside him.
We'll check the minors. They're moving in at the Gold Coast race 2. Main Beaches favourite 3:42.10. Over Anxious, it's 4:61.04, and Chicken Little, number 5, at the 4:21.80, and Correct Weight Newcastle on the first on 4, 9 and 5.
60 cents. And the one over the page, which is important to note, is Zhivago. Correct Weight is there at Flemington. 4th placing to be confirmed. It's 7, 12 and 2. Kieran McAvoy for Nick Cox. The 9 running 4th. So the 9 catching that all-important 4th position. Old Tawny for Craig Newitt. Randwick's due in 7. It will follow this New Zealand race. Jump time's due in about 90 seconds or so now. Nice value for your pick here. Stowaway, Richard.
Yeah, I just think first up he goes well first up, Stowaway, and has won first up in the past, so I reckon it's a bit of value there. I know that the big rap's on Inclusion unbeaten.
Blitz to the inside. Horace is ready. They're off. And bouncing out now, Crown Control was one of the first to jump on the outside. Going up as Pravachi, kicking through on the inside. Horace to go with the leaders. Pulitzer's right in behind the leaders. Then Jack the Stripper. Then the Half Day working up wide on the outside as they settle. Back on the inside rail. Pulitzer's midfield now with Earl a length and a half back. Vixen the next one. They're followed back by Stablemate on the outside, which is Shivago, a length and a half. Banknote, your favourite, second last. And last is Seen the Light. So up the rise they go now, 1,100 metres out in the Guineas. And Pravachi takes the leader half length from the Half Day. Right there, Horace getting the trail checked off the heels of the leaders there. Then followed round by Jack the Stripper. 2.5 Pulitzer on its outside, Crown Control. 2 back then is then Vixen on the inside of Earl. 1.5 back then is Shivago from then See the Light. And the last horse is Banknote, your favourite, at the 800 metres. And the pacemaker is on the inside, is Pravachi still right there on the outside of it as they come round the turn, the Half Day. Jack the Stripper's looming up and going 3 deep on the turn, followed in behind them Horace. Around the turn, Crown Control. Pulitzer on the inside, your favourite, is last and coming wide. Into the straight they come, and it is Pravachi the leader. Here comes now the Half Day. Jack the Stripper into the clear. Banknote's going down the very outside with Earl as they race in, and Pulitzer starting to storm home. At the 200 metres though, Jack the Stripper hit the lead. Pulitzer out after Pravachi, and now See the Light right through on the inside. Banknote out wide. Jack the Stripper hit the lead close to home. Pravachi, See the Light right through on the inside. Jack the Stripper beat See the Light. Third Pulitzer. Pravachi, Banknote out wide with Earl, followed home by then Vixen with between horses Crown Control. Horace the next one home, then followed by Shivago didn't fire, and the Half Day was back last. Jack the Stripper.
Lindauer Guineas, Jack the Stripper, $11.90 and $2.70. The 5 minor issue, though, is much tighter. We'll await that to be confirmed from the track. Now, Cheltenham, interim dividends, Matthew. Big crowd in at Randwick, 3 Group 1s up for grabs. Stowaway with late support on course, Richard, but still no value on the tote by comparison. The favourite remains with Inclusion, so they've stuck.
Yes, they have stuck in the ring. I know Inclusion's the boom horse, but it'll be an interesting race. There's a lot of horses first up in this race. The form.
Now they're all there. 1400, race 3. Off this time, Helsingborg and Abeil Hostess slow to go and commencing well Brits Best, not as fast as Santa's Gift, who'll lead. A length Brits Best settling, third is Stowaway, followed by Freebie a little wide. Inclusion settles nicely, followed by Bosworth. He's on fire, Silver Laddie, Helsingborg, Champagne Crazy, followed another length away by Abeil Hostess, My Special Scorpio, and Last Go Volare. They really string out onto the course proper, and Santa's Gift sent them spread eagling here. Oh, Santa's Gift about 5 Brits Best, a half to the grey Stowaway, then Freebie followed by Inclusion. He's on fire wider. Bosworth near enough to the rails, a couple of lengths to Helsingborg and Silver Laddie, about 4 to Champagne Crazy, and then Abeil Hostess, My Special Scorpio, and Go Valare's last. Santa's Gift giving supporters a thrill. 6 lengths he's break on Brits Best going round the corner. In third position on the inside, Stowaway, followed by Freebie, and then comes Inclusion being pushed along by Muntz. He's on fire. Bosworth, Helsingborg and Silver Laddie well in the straight and down to the 250, and Santa's Gift 2.5 Brits Best. Stowaway third, Inclusion fourth, still 5 lengths off the leader, and then He's on Fire. Oh, he's getting tired. Santa's Gift, Stowaway and Brits Best are pegging him back. It's Santa's Gift still in front. Stowaway trying valiantly, but Santa's Gift is clinging on, and he'll hang on. Santa's Gift pretty well all the way to beat the grey Stowaway, with Brits Best third, and fourth was Inclusion, then Bosworth with My Special Scorpio, a couple Helsingborg Freebie, He's on Fire, and then Abeil Hostess, Silver Laddie, Champagne Crazy, and Go Volare was last to complete the course. Number 10 has run them into the ground. Number 10, Santa's Gift, Glenn Boss for John O'Shea and owner S.J. Kirkham by Centane from Clare Haven. A brown gelding, a 5-year-old. He's a good sort of horse. He was very much on his toes in the yard. He went out with one of the clerks of the course. He's a bit playful behind the barrier, but boy, oh boy, didn't he accelerate shortly after the start. He spread-eagled them, as I said in the early stages, and although he was getting a bit tired on the last 100, entitled to do so, but still had enough in hand to win the money. 10, 1, 11, 5. Number 10, Centre's Gift, G-Boss first. Number 1 is second, Stowaway, written by Len Beasley. For Gay Waterhouse by Geiger Counter. Number 11, Brits Best third by Dane Hill. Max Lee is Michael Rodd, and 5 was fourth, Inclusion, who only plugged the last 300. The official totes, number 10, 18.20 and 5.20. Number 1, $3, and number 11, 6.20. The Quinella paid 119.70. Exacta 97.80. The trifecta 4,682.90, and the first 4 on 10, 1, 11, 5, $13,880.40.
Okay, and could be a big day
At Caulfield.